Hey, this is Ryan Carraher with a 5-part lesson series on playing modern 2-5-1 lines. This is part 5 of 5. In this lesson, I'll be talking about how to use the diminished scale to create modern sounding lines over 2-5-1 progression. I hope you enjoy the lesson, and check out my website, www.ryancarraher.com, for more free downloadable lessons and to schedule one-on-one Skype lessons with me. Thank you for watching. So this first line, we'll be talking about using the diminished scale primarily over the G7 dominant chord, and sometimes we'll be using it over the D minor 7 chord. So in this first line, we start out with a Dorian 2-1-2-1-2-1 structure. And this means you have 2 notes on one string, 1 note on the next string, then you repeat the pattern. So 2 notes, 1 note, 2 notes, 1 note. And then we have a Dorian run. And the last 3 16th notes of measure 1 form a G diminished triad. So this anticipates what's going on in the next bar on G7, which we're using an A flat whole half diminished. So we start out with a sequence of fourths. So we started on the flat 7, we're going up a fourth, and then we're gonna do a fourth, a tritone away from the note we just started on. So we started on F, we're gonna do the same thing on B. So that's a fourth. And then from that E, we're gonna go up to B, which is a fifth. And then we're gonna do the same thing, a tritone away from the note we started on. So we started on E, we go up to B. So now we're gonna have a fifth from B flat, and that goes up to F. So now we're in Mixolydian for a few notes. And then we have a D flat triad. And then we have the B from B Mixolydian to start beat 4. And then we have this idea of sequence fifths in tritones again. So we're starting from B flat, we go up to F, then a tritone away from B flat is E, so we're gonna start on E. And then a fifth away from E is B, which now we're on the C major 7, so this is the 7th degree. And then this bar of C major 7, kind of continues that sequence, and then it ends on the 3rd degree. So in the second line of using the diminished scale over 2-5-1s, we'll be using the diminished scale over both the dominant 7 chord and the minor 7 chord. And we can do this in a concept called harmonic generalization. And what this means is we're taking the minor 7 chord and we're relating it to the dominant chord, and we're perceiving them as the same cadential structure. We just basically think of the minor 7 chord as being an extension of the dominant chord. So this means that we can take the same exact scale that we're using over the dominant chord to create an outside sound and take that scale and play it over the minor 7 chord. So we start out in bar 1 with D Dorian. And then we have 3 notes from the A flat whole half scale, which we'll be using over the G7 chord. And then we're back in Dorian. And then we have a B flat, which is again mixed in from the A flat whole half scale. And then we're in Dorian for a few notes. And then we have an A flat, which comes from, again, the A flat whole half scale. And then an E from Dorian. So now, over G7, all we're using is A flat whole half. So every single note is from A flat whole half. So we end on the flat 7. And now we resolve down to the 3rd on beat 1 of the C major 7. And we have a descending Ionian run. And we end on the 3rd. I hope you enjoyed this lesson on modern 251s. Please check out my other lessons. I have a lot of free downloadable lessons on my website, www.ryancarraher.com. You can also schedule one-on-one Skype lessons with me through my website. Thank you for watching.